What's going on? This is Twinson signing on with a Minicast, the series where I talk about whatever I want, whenever I want, with no editing because I have school and I'm freaking lazy. Today, I would like, if I could freaking speak, to talk about what recently happened in episode 57 of Dragon Ball Super and my theory about what's going to happen with the rest of this arc. To basically just start this off and to state my whole theory to begin with is I think future Trunks is going to be the one to defeat Zamasu and Goku Black. And no, it's not just because of, well, he's the main feature of this arc, to be honest, because, oh, it's Future Trunks returning, everyone loves Future Trunks. There's more to it than that. First off, if you pay attention to that episode, you notice that even though he's only a Super Saiyan 2, he's able to keep up with Zamasu, Goku Black, and Super Saiyan Blue Goku, even though he's only a Super Saiyan 2. So if you think about it, the fact that he's only losing with Super Saiyan 2, and he was actually able to get hits in on, I believe, just Zamasu. He might have gotten a hit in on Goku Black, I'm not sure. But either way, that's pretty impressive to only pull off in Super Saiyan 2. My thought is that the way he's going to be able to defeat them is that in some way he's going to reach Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Blue within this. And it's going to put him on such a big multiplier that he is going to be able to defeat, well, Zamasu and Goku Black. For people who don't really understand how the Super Saiyan transformations work, it's a multiplier of their base power level. So if Goku is at a 10,000 power level, if he had a times 5 with Super Saiyan, it's going to put him at 50,000, etc. This changes on the different levels of Super Saiyan, so it would be like a certain amount for Super Saiyan, a different amount for Super Saiyan 2, so on and so forth. And by the way, I'm sorry if you hear noise in the background. My family's doing stuff. I can't really control that, so just ignore it for now. And let's continue. I'm sorry for that interruption. Back to where I was saying. The fact that Trunks is able to keep up with everyone else with only Super Saiyan 2 tells me that his base form is actually a really high power level already. More than likely higher than Goku and Vegeta's, considering he was able to take on Zamasu and Goku Black with the disadvantage of being at the level that he is. So there are multiple ways that I think that Trunks could reach this form. First off, Whis will be able to train Trunks. Now, I don't think that this is probably the least likely one, considering they're on a time limit here, considering that they just found out Goku Black and Zamasu are immortal, and they might find some way to travel back to fight them, which can cause absolute mayhem, and they do not know currently if Zamasu is going to be able to reach that immortality and start what he has done in the future timeline in the present timeline. Considering the fact that in episode 58, they mention that Whis tells the Z Fighters that he found out about Zamasu going to find out about the Super Dragon Balls. So obviously, they know that Zamasu knows about this, and they know that he can very well become immortal very soon. Though I do think that the Whis training Trunks is the least likely outcome to this, as of now, it could very well show up as this show. If I could speak, outcome, considering that Whis and Beerus do show up in the next episode, so then Trunks could beg and plead Whis to train him. Bulma gives them some food or whatever, and then they decide to train him along with Goku and Vegeta or whatever, so they can get stronger too, this, that, and the other thing. 2. With episode 55, Goku tells Zeno-sama that he will bring him a second friend when Goku shows up to talk to him. Trunks could be that friend. Zeno-sama, being what he seems to be a very nice person from what we've seen before, Goku might be able to convince Zeno-sama to help Trunks and bring him to the Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Blue level. I don't know how Zeno-sama would do this, of course. We haven't really seen anything that could show that, but of course, we don't know much about Zeno-sama, so there's really no telling what he can do. And with the episode 55 adding of the Xeno button, this, that, and the other thing, it seems very logical that they would do that. It seems to all just fit together with the whole friend thing and the button, this, that, and the other thing. It just seems to work. Now, there's a third thing that they can add to this saga. Vegeta, Goku, Kid Trunks, Goten, and Gohan could use the 5 Super Saiyans method to unlock Super Saiyan God in Trunks. That, of course, this is how Goku got Super Saiyan God, as we saw in this Battle of Gods saga, and of course the Battle of Gods movie. Now, people could say, oh, there are not enough Super Saiyans. Well, just because they had Pan in the last saga doesn't mean that they need them for this. Now that they have Future Trunks, that actually adds and takes their place. Because, it was, last time it was Vegeta, Kid Trunks, Goten, and Gohan with Videl holding Pan at the time, so they were able to get around that and to be able to give Goku the Super Saiyan God form. But now that they have Future Trunks, they don't need Pan anymore, and they can just have the rest of the people give him this form. Now, there is one thing to this. It would only give him Super Saiyan God, not Super Saiyan Blue. To which I have thought of 2 ways that they can fix this. 1, the hyperbolic time chamber could come back in this arc, and they can use that for 1 year, 1 day, be able to reach that Super Saiyan Blue with either Vegeta or Goku coming in. I would prefer Vegeta because, he just got beaten down by Black, and of course everyone wants Vegeta to be stronger, along with the fact it's a father-son thing, so they're already training together. It would make sense for them to train in the hyperbolic time chamber. Or they might add some plot point where they could morph him to Super Saiyan Blue automatically. Being the fact is, if they did the hyperbolic time chamber, that would leave Goku out of it because they can only have 2 people, and then Goku wouldn't be half as trained as Vegeta and Future Trunks were. My thoughts that they would probably have something that because Future Trunks is Super Saiyan 2 or whatever. I don't remember if Goku was base form Super Saiyan or whatnot or whatever. I think it was either Super Saiyan or base form within the saga. But if that brought him to Super Saiyan God with just that, if Trunks were to go to higher level, Super Saiyan 2, or even Super Saiyan 3, if they do some training, it could automatically put him at Super Saiyan Blue without them even having to do more training from Super Saiyan God to Super Saiyan Blue. These are the few ways that I've actually thought that Trunks could do this. Now, that's about all the points that I had written down. That's about all that I have for this episode. My final thoughts: Trunks will be able to go Super Saiyan Blue, and because of the multiplier from his base form, it will actually make him way stronger than Super Saiyan Blue Goku or Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. He will be able to defeat Goku Black and Zamasu. Of course, the one thing with the immortality would cause a problem for Trunks, but of course it could be something where they put him in a Z-Sword or some other plot device that they have introduced in the past to get rid of Zamasu, because they can't technically kill him. But anyways, that's about all I have time for in this minicast. This is Twins On, signing off.